Hey YouTubers, so this will be my first video ever. I've never done this, so bear with me. It's probably terrible. I don't even know how to edit a video. I don't know how to do it, so I need some advice. I need some good video editing programs that I can use that are free and that aren't really for for people that aren't very good at computers, working with computers. That'd be great, because I'm not good at it. So I will need some some advice. But this, like I said, this will be my first video ever, and I'm a little, well, not really nervous, but I'm kind of very anxious to see what people are gonna say. I don't take mean comments very well. I take harsh criticism pretty well, but I don't take mean comments very well. So please don't leave me comments. But I kind of wanted to do a quick little video on some makeup that I purchased the other night at Kroger. And I have been walking by and walking by and walking by this foundation for months now, or at least since it's been out, not since I've noticed it. Let me tell you though, first things first. Any makeup that I've ever bought from the drugstore has melted off my face. Not because it sucks or anything like that, but because my skin is very oily and it's also very picky about what I put on it. So I'll kind of give you two examples of some foundations that I've picked up in the past year. They're both by Maybelline, which wasn't on purpose. I just happened to see it in a magazine, and I think I got one of them on sale because I had a coupon for it. So I think I picked it up just solely on that. But the first one is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup. First of all, it melted off my face, and second of all, it was too dark. This is a classic ivory. And the sponge applicator was kind of weird. I don't know. It kind of reminded me of the Beauty Blender, but not, if that makes sense. But I think this would be a good winter foundation, maybe. I tried it in the summer, so I can't really speak as far as an overall foundation, but or an all-season foundation, I guess you can say. Then I tried the Fit Me. This is 210. I don't know. It melted off my skin pretty badly. I've tried to like it again, but I really couldn't get back into it, so I kind of it's been sitting here on my makeup counter. Maybe I could use it on a friend or give it to a friend that their skin is a lot better off than mine. But anyway, so I've tried those and they just failed me miserably, or my skin failed them miserably, however you want to put it. So anytime that I've ever tried to use a foundation, a new foundation, especially a drugstore, I always end up going back to my MAC foundation. I use the Pro Longwear. It's the SPF 10. My color's NC20. I've gone through about 5 bottles of these, and I can't not use it. So I don't know. It works well for my skin. It doesn't make me break out. Like I said, I have oily skin. It doesn't run off my skin or anything like that. So I like it solely for that. I did try which I still use, the HD by Makeup Forever, and then the Matte Velvet Plus. I tried the Matte Velvet Plus first, and it was not matte at all for me. It was very oily. And so I picked up the HD, which they said was more for normal to combination skin. This one actually stays on my face longer than this one. Maybe somebody could tell me why, that's more familiar with those, but I like them both. I would probably stick with the Matte Velvet more during the winter time, just because for some reason it was more oily on my skin than it was supposed to be. So I don't know. I just want to keep them because they were pretty expensive, and I do like the formula. Either one didn't break me out, so I'll keep those. But I've always returned to my MAC foundation. And I applied that one with my Beauty Blender. You guys have probably seen these. They're so cool. You just stick it under the water, squeeze out the excess water, and you kind of stipple your foundation on. It's a great little beauty device. I love it. I really do. It's really good. So that's what I apply my MAC with. So anyways, since I'm rambling on for about 5 minutes, I'll get into my review of the Revlon Photo Ready foundation. My color is 004, which is nude. If you're close to an NC20 in MAC, if you use MAC like I do, this is probably the shade for you. It's It's really good. It's probably the most similar. However, the MAC has a little bit more yellowy tones to it. But they both are yellow based, obviously. The formula is awesome in that makeup. It didn't run off my face by the end of the day. I didn't feel like I had to apply powder. Actually, I didn't even have to apply powder at all during the day. Either I didn't have time or I just didn't need to do it. The only thing that I can say is the bad thing about it is it does settle into every single crease, cranny, nook in your face. I have pretty large pores, which is hence why I have oily skin. And that's pretty much what it settled into, is all of my pores and I have expression lines on my forehead for me always using my eyebrows, and they settle in that too. However, I think when I first tried it, I didn't use a primer because I kind of wanted to see how it was going to interact with my skin, if it was going to love it or hate it before I ever tried it with a primer. And it did great without a primer. Like I said, it pretty much stayed put all day long. Then the next day, I ended up trying it with my Sephora primer, and it's the immediate wrinkle filler, and that helped significantly as far as my expression lines and the pores that I have on my cheeks. I shouldn't even call them pores. They're like freaking craters on my face. That's what I feel like it is. That's a better definition for it. But those worked really well together. I really loved the finish. The Photo Ready dries immediately to your skin. It settles. It doesn't change color when it settles on your skin. It doesn't oxidize. It's really great, and it's true to its color. I felt like it matched my skin perfectly, even better than my MAC Pro Longwear, which is a pretty like bullseye color for my face. Like, it's perfect. But I felt like the Photo Ready was more of a natural color as opposed to a tone correcting color. For some reason, I feel like MAC is a tone correcting color makeup. Does that make sense? To me, it makes sense. But this was more of a natural color as opposed to my MAC. I don't know. I think it's great for a drugstore foundation. I love it. I think it's perfect. For $13, I think it's $13 well spent. I think that they are really stepping up their foundations. I think that whatever they were putting in foundations before that were making me break out when I was younger, they've really changed and improved. I'm really happy with it, and I think that all you ladies out there should definitely try it. If you have oily skin like me, don't even worry about it. I promise you, well, for me, it really didn't interfere. It did interfere. It made it better. It didn't make me oily at all. It didn't worsen anything. It didn't make me break out. It was easy to take off. My dog's barking at my cat. They play together all the time. So if you guys hear that, I'm sorry. It's like, don't think anybody's like killing my dog, but, well, my cat is trying to. But, yeah, I think it's great. I think it's a damn good drugstore foundation. And I was worried about buying it for it was $11 at Kroger. I was like, do I want to spend this much on a drugstore foundation? I mean, what do I have really to lose? You know, I just would return it. But it's definitely a lot better than buying a $32 foundation, but I don't think I would ever just completely stop buying the MAC foundation because, like I said, it just works really well for me. But this is definitely something I will wear every day, as opposed to the MAC I'll probably wear in some more special occasions because it is such an expensive foundation. And the packaging is great. I love the packaging. I wasn't fond of the Maybelline one. It's plastic, and I didn't like the applicator. But this is the same pretty much packaging. They're both glass. I love the big top. I love the pump. The pump's awesome too. The pump works really well. It doesn't like overspill with foundation. It's pretty good. What are you doing? You squeaking your toy? Let me show you guys my little dog. Since she's wanting to be in the video. Come here. She wants to just play, so she doesn't want me to pick her up. But this is her squeaky toy that you guys will probably hear in videos all the time, because she knows when I want to be doing something, she'll squeak this. not even kidding you. It's like she doesn't want me to do something. If I'm working on a project, if I'm like cleaning the house, she'll come up to my feet and squeak the piss out of this toy. She knows when I don't want to play with her at that moment in time. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to know anything about me, if you want to ask me anything, the comment box is fully open for you guys. I'm really sorry about my dog. I know that's so annoying, and I hope that doesn't inhibit any of the views. But I would love to know if you guys would want to request anything, any videos that you would enjoy seeing. I've babbled on for almost 11 minutes now, and I hope you guys aren't bored to tears. But give me some feedback, but please don't leave me mean comments, because it definitely doesn't help my situation. I definitely am new to this, so please bear with me, and let me know if you guys know any good editing programs. Like I said, this video is just going out there. Like I don't know how to edit anything. I've tried the whole YouTube editing thing, so this is fully like non-scripted, just me. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch me, and I'll talk to y'all very, very soon. Have a great rest of your week.